This is a rate and graph question. So Ji-en filled a tank with water using two taps, right? Tap A. She turned on tap A first. So tap A was filling. Okay, was filling until 10 minutes. What happened after 10 minutes? After 10 minutes, right, she turned on tap B. So she got to turn on tap B. But realize she on B, she never off A, you know? So A will continue to fill. What we're trying to say is after 10 minutes, both taps are working at the same time. Okay. So what's the capacity of the tank? Very straightforward. The tank fill up to 20 liters, right? And then after that, it's flat because everything overflow out on the floor. So answer is 20. Now the second one is they want to ask you how much is B? How fast is B? Okay. There's no way we can tell B without telling A because everything in this portion has A and B, A and B, A and B, A. So what to do? Let's remove the rate. Let's remove the water from A first. How do we know how much water comes from A? Well, we look at the very first yellow portion here. A in 10 minutes gave 4 liters of water. Okay. So what that means is in 1 minute, it will have given 0.4 liters. Okay. Step. After we are done with that, we should look at a portion that has both A and B. Okay, both A and B. So just a random zone, I will just take 35 minutes. I'll take where it nicely, where the minutes nicely cuts the volume of water. So I'll search for a nice spot, and my first nice spot is actually here. My second nice spot actually is at the very start. Here. Okay. So what this tells us is in 30 minutes, 30 minutes because it's 10 to 40, 30 minutes, we managed to fill 2 liters up to 20 liters. 2 liters up to 20 liters means 80 liters. So in 1 minute, right, we would have filled only 80 divided by 30, 0.6 liters in 1 minute. Since 1 minute fills 0.6, and this 1 minute is from tap A and B, right? We know that A is 0.4. So B has to be 0. So that says 0.2 liters per. So this question is very common. You need to isolate A from the combined. And the way to isolate is you have to remove whatever you can find that is a standalone, like by itself. Once you remove this, it's very easy to find already. Yeah. Let's go for the next one. Next one is a folding angle question. Very straightforward. But whenever we come to angle folding, the easiest way is to pretend that the folded part is the folded area is actually unfolded. Like that. So it's not the same already. Now, what do they tell us? They tell us that AB equals to AC. AB equals to AC means this is definitely an isosceles. Okay. So since this is an isosceles, then what do we need to do? Well, let's go to whatever we can do with isosceles. So 180 minus 95 is 85. 85 divided by 2 is 42.5. So this is 42.5. This is 42. Which means this is 42.5. And where did this corner go to? This corner actually went this portion. this is 40. Realize now actually we found y first before we found x. So let's solve for x. Let's solve for y. That's 360 minus 42.5. It's 317.5. X is actually slightly more straightforward. This is actually 100. And unfolding this, right, we'll realize that this is 100. And hence, folding along this line, this will be 100 as well. Okay, we're done for this question. Answer for x is 100. Okay, the next one, well, circles, everybody's favorite. Okay, so now we want to find the area of the shaded parts, right? Okay, remember I spoke to you about pizza boxes and pizza crust. So I mentioned to you all that there's a circle, and in the circle, if there's a square, to find these corners here, you need to take circle minus square. So we have exactly such corner here. And the second thing we want to know, so the second thing we can observe is this. Okay, notice that there's actually a trapezium here. And this trapezium is actually made up of a rectangle and two triangles. So what we need to do is to find the area of this trapezium and minus the semicircle. That will give us these two sides. And then after that, we have to find this little pizza crust, and we are done. So let's go step by step. Let's find the rectangle first. This one. The area of the rectangle will be 28 times 14. And remember, we have to add that 2 little triangle, right? So the 2 little triangle is actually 14 times 14 times half. And remember, you got 2 of this, right? So that gives you 196. Okay. So what is 196 again? 196 is this entire blue shaded area, this trapezium. Yeah. So now we want to minus off that semicircle. So let's find the semicircle. Semicircle radius is 14. So 14 times 14 times 3.14. But remember, it's a semi, yeah? So it's times half. So you get 307.7. Yeah. So remember the first part, we said take the trapezium minus the circle, right? So that's exactly what we'll do. We'll take 392 minus 196. Sorry, 392 plus 196 minus 307.7. Get 280.28. Just to recap what we have done, we have taken the rectangle, which is 392. We've taken this two shark fin, or this two triangle at the side, which is 196. And we have minus 307, which is this semicircle. Okay. That's where we end up with 280.28. Now the last portion is to find that pizza crust, right? So the pizza crust, you need to take the square. Take the square. And you need to take a circle, or quarter circle to be exact. All of us can find the quarter circle Very easy, right? Because we already found a circle actually, and we found half a circle. So this is half a circle. To make it a quarter, we need to take this and half it further. So we half it further, what do we get? 377.721. We get 153.6. 153.6. And what is this? This is one quarter circle. So one quarter circle is that. Now, that's very good. No? We found all this already. This quarter circle. All we want to do now is just to remove the triangle and we are done. So how to remove the triangle? Say the radius of the triangle is, sorry, the height of the triangle is 14, the width is 14. 14 times 14 times half. 1965.2. 90. So to find the difference, 153.86 minus 98. 55.6. Okay, just to recap, this one is this blue area. We use the same circle, we minus the triangle. So in the end, what do we need to do? Add this proportion. 280, 55. So it's 0.28 plus 55.86. Final answer is as follows. 6.14 cm squared.